Hey everyone, my name is Sara Schafhauser-Wright. I am an independent consultant with Arbonne and an executive national vice president in training with this amazing company. And I just wanted to jump on tonight today and get you just some more information about how I got started with Arbonne, why I'm doing this for almost 5 years later. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. I thought for a second, gosh, I should go do my hair all pretty and get my makeup all done and do this really super professionally. And you guys, you do want to be professional in this business. But this is me. This is raw. This is real. I did put my mascara on and I brushed my hair today. But my sweatshirt is just me. This is who I am. In fact, if I got any more real, I'd be wearing my hat for you guys right now because then you'd probably recognize me a little bit better. But I will keep it so you can actually see my eyes. But we don't have to be perfect in this business, and that's what I love about it. So I just wanted to share a little bit about my story. So I started with Arbonne in June, 5 years ago, June 20th, and so 2014. And I honestly had been praying because every month end showed up and I was short on money. There was always a shortness of money at the end of the month. And so maybe you can relate to that. When I started this business, I was a single mom. I was working full-time as a teacher in family and consumer science, and I was coaching track. I was in grad school. I was also volunteering for a major fundraising walk in my state. And so to say that I had no time whatsoever to bring in extra income is pretty much as true as you can get. I was actually researching ways that I could earn money while my daughter was sleeping. So I was working so many hours and she was in daycare for so many hours that I could not possibly give up that precious 2 hours basically that I had with her when we got home from school and from daycare. So I was looking for ways to earn money after she went to sleep. And that just broke my heart because someone else was raising my daughter while I was trying to give her the best life I possibly could on my own with no financial support coming in. And I remember crying myself to sleep at night thinking, there's going to be a way and I'm going to make this the best life for you that you deserve. Just because mommy's doing this alone doesn't mean that you're going to have anything less than what you deserve. And so fast forward to a few days later, I actually had my long-term sub from when I was student teaching reached out to me, said, I'm doing Arbonne, I'd love for you to come, facials, and there's wine. And I was like, well, there's wine and I'm praying for nice people in my life who are going to be supportive. And so if I can meet new people, absolutely, I'm there. Day of, I tried everything I could to not go because I knew that if I went, that I might actually love what I saw and what I heard, and I might actually join. And I didn't want to do this kind of thing again. So my mom actually convinced me to go because she had my daughter that night. And I went and I met now Executive Regional Vice President and National Vice President in Training, Lisa License. And she asked me some really tough questions that night. And I tried the product. Of course, the product was amazing. I already knew that. But she asked me some tough questions. And I was at first kind of like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to answer that question because I knew the answer. Was basically solved by this opportunity she was presenting me. But then I leaned in, and a week later started my business, and 5 weeks later promoted to the first level in the company out of only 4. So to say that it's had an impact on my life over the last 5 years is not even do it justice. And so what is this thing? What is this thing that maybe you're looking into? How did I get started? So I got started in Arbonne. I did essentially whatever my upline told me to do. So my sponsor at the time and the 5 people in between my now direct sponsor and I were pretty new in the business or were relaunching their business, which was so amazing. I love that you can if you need to, set this business aside and come back to it. It's always going to be here. It's not going anywhere. Health and wellness, healthy living isn't going anywhere. And owning your own time isn't going anywhere. That opportunity isn't going anywhere. So I latched on to whatever Lisa said. She said, do this startup order. I did this startup order, and I used those employees. At the time, it was all the RE9 skincare, which I just had them out every day. All three of them, I was using one of them. The other three were out all the time. And I knew that I wanted my team to start the way I started. And I attended everything. She said, you show up to go up. You attend everything, whether you have a guest or not. And I attended everything. She said, get 6 events on your schedule right away. I did 6 events on my schedule the first 3 weeks out of 5, because I was gone for 2 weeks after I started my business. And I did that. And I did everything that she said to do. And it was incredible to see that people were actually interested to hear what I was doing. They were supportive, because I was so scared. I was like, I don't have friends, I don't have money to start this. I don't, but I saw the vision of, first of all, I'm going to make an amazing group of friends through this company. I'd been to a meeting and I saw the culture, and no matter what, I knew that I would have a family in this company. And 2, I knew that if I didn't have money, what was I going to do to change that? And there was nothing I could do except for give up extra sleep and time with my daughter to do that, unless I did something like Arbonne. And I'll tell you about how that works in just a second. And, I didn't really care at that point what people thought of me anymore, because I was working to make this life for my daughter. So fast forward almost 5 years later, I'm now an area manager with, which is the second of 4 levels. I have a willable business for my family. And, all I can think about is how many more lives we have to change. And so what is Arbonne? We are a 39-year-old company that has the most amazing products and the most amazing business opportunity combined with the best people. We have a better together culture that is insane, like nothing you'll ever find. We run our businesses from our computers, from our smartphones. We are our own bosses. You start where you start and you go where you go. Essentially, you get to decide that with how hard you're working, with how many people you talk to. You can decide, do I work 5 hours? Do I work 10 hours? Do I work 15 to 20 hours? You get to decide that, and you get to not only transform your life, but other people's lives. And I've seen that through this passionate group of people that I get to quote unquote work with. So when it comes to our product, we have the best of science and nature, and we are the #1 company globally for healthy living inside and out. And how did we attain that? Because we have a balanced business in the nutrition and in the personal care and skincare. So if you shower, if you eat breakfast, and if you have hair, but hair is optional, we have something for you. And when 60% of ingredients absorb into our bloodstream within 26 seconds, you guys, I couldn't unlearn something like that. And so I had to go home and change everything out that I was using, because I had a daughter to protect. And so what I know is I don't have to go to Target or Walmart and waste tons and tons of time looking at the back of the labels, because Arbonne has already done that for me, and they've already banned over 2,000 toxic chemicals. They're vegan, they're certified gluten-free, kosher, cruelty-free, and we are certified Arbonne clean. And because, you guys, your body deserves the best, and we're not going to skimp on that. So how do we run a business in Arbonne? We stop buying products in the stores and paying their overhead, and we start buying our own products from our own virtual franchise. And then we show other people how to swap their products, and we get paid when they make those purchases. And that can be once a month, twice a month, that can be every other month, it can be once a year. And then we share with other people how to grow their own virtual franchise, and we can do this globally in the countries that we're in. And so you can start your own Arbonne business for $49 and get an instant 35 to 50% off discount. Start earning instantly. We recommend, obviously, you start with product. It's just like starting a restaurant. You start with, or a coffee shop, you start with the cups and you start with the coffee. And then you start earning these commissions, and we get paid weekly. You earn overrides monthly. At the third out of the 4 levels of management, you earn a Mercedes-Benz cash bonus, which means Arbonne pays you to drive a white Mercedes, and that is where I will be, you guys, very, very soon. So I'm so excited to share that with you. And of course, every step of the way, from the minute you sign up, you can earn cash bonuses. So think, if you started today, what do you need to earn for next Tuesday? Because every family, I can't remember the exact percentage of families in the United States, but there's a huge significant percentage of families who are just $300 away from bankruptcy every month. There are people earning $300 a week and more in this business. What would that look like for you? So like I said, there's 4 levels of management, you guys, and if you want to learn more about what those look like, I'd love to get on a call with you, with my sponsor, so that we can get your questions answered. So I hope this answers some questions for you about how I got started in this business. And I hope it's okay that I was just raw and real with my Greenway basketball sweatshirt, because that's what I am. I am a coach now. I work from home with my daughter, who is watching a show in the other room, and she's been so amazing. So thank you for watching. Get with me. Let me know where you are in a scale of 1 to 5. So 1 being, gosh, I wish I would have known about, the possibility of putting products on my skin that have over 2,000 chemicals banned. Let's see what if there's a fit there. And 5 being, I wish I would have started something like this years ago. So thanks for letting me know that, you guys. Thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedule to watch this. And I look forward to chatting more with you.